Well, hello there, and this is Auntie, and I am here with another episode of Auntie Say It Isn't So, Say It Isn't So. 90 Day Fiance fans react as Rishi defends Jen's and her friends' poor behavior. He trying to say that this all worked out for him? Shall let's get into it. Shall we? Oh, yes, we shall.
Everybody needs a sweet old auntie. Everybody needs
with a whoop whoop and a boop boop.
aunties and everybody needs.
You can make this up.
Now you know that these are some crazy motherfuckers.
Everybody needs a sweet old auntie.
So why even bother?
Aunties and lives, sweet old auntie. Aunties and ways. Are you okay? Are you okay?
Well, welcome back, everybody, and this is Auntie. If this is your first time being here, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And to all of my new subscribers, thank you all so much for hitting that subscribe button and joining this family. To all of my nieces, nephews, and my members who have been here with me for the long haul, thank you all so much for your continued support. Y'all, it appears that Brandy, Jen, and Rishi have really made a mess of things. And that the fans and viewers of 90 Day Fiance the other day are just not pleased with the behavior that they have been seeing on the screen. So Rishi decided to have a press conference and to release a statement. Shout out to the fans of 90 Day Fiance. I am going to bring up a screenshot from Starcasm to let you all see this really, really quick. Okay. Okay. So let me see if I can bring this up, and then I'm going to read an excerpt from Starcasm. I will make sure that I leave the link down in the description box so that you can click on that link and see the full article. Okay, so let me bring it up. Let me bring it up. So as you all can see, and I cut these ads off. I don't want to see it. No, I'm not interested. Okay. So let's see. Can you all see that? I think you can. But let me see if I can just blow it up just a tad bit more. So that is the only thing that we are seeing. Okay, other than these godforsaken heads. What in the... Y'all keep telling me, Auntie, get an ad blocker. You know what? Forget it. Okay. So I'm hoping you all can see this on the screen. No, you can't. It's so daggone small. So anyway, this is what Rishi took to social media to defend Jen's friend's behavior. It appears that the fans are really disturbed by what they saw this past episode of 90 Day Fiance the other way. Now, we have watched Reese try to communicate with Jen. You know what? Let me take this down because these ads, I ain't gonna be able to do it. It appears that we have watched them week after week after week, right? Going through the motion of trying to figure out how to stay together yet not tell anybody. At least on Rishi's side. Rishi, we saw him go to an astrologer. The astrologer gave him an exact date, didn't give him the time. I think maybe he said before the moon comes up. But again, that could have been Osama. Since Debbie says that the freaks come out at night. But we're talking about Rishi at this point. And so, Jen and her friends decided to take it upon themselves to let the cat out of the bag, and tell the parents what was going on. And as a result of that, they have received a lot of backlash. And so Rishi decided that, he was going to um, put something out there that clearly was written by somebody else. We have seen him struggle, both of them struggle with the American language. We with English, let me say English, okay, because America has many languages. So let me just cut that out. We've seen him struggle with using English. We have seen him even say that there is a communication problem, a misinterpretation of what he is saying. We've seen that. And yet he finds a way to submit a statement during a press conference that appears to be the best of the King's dialect. So let's get into it as we get into it. So, Rishi says that the other way he defends Jen, her friends did me a favor. So Rishi, it says Rishi, whatever, dear fans, I do not like to see Jen upset, and she is very, in all caps, upset by the DMs and condemnations about some things that I should have cleared up a long time ago. Number one, Jen has been coming to India since 2014 and is very familiar with the general Indian culture. Then she should have known that in your culture, your beliefs, you believe in an astrology, and she should have waited until August 2nd or 3rd. Anyway, number two, when I proposed, I told her that my family was 100% fine with me choosing my own bride, and we could live in our own place. Joint family not necessary. Okay, that has been determined, Rishi, to be a lie, according to your mom and your uncle on this week's episode. While you said and told her that they were 100% fine with it, Jen has just taken to TikTok and indicated that they don't want her short, they don't want her dark, and they don't want her uneducated. And the uncle said, by no means no, you will not be getting married to her, and you're going to stay here in this house. And Jen said, okay, when she took to TikTok, that your brother needed to be taken care of, and that was your job, and you were to clean the house. So that would be a lie. Number three, in my opinion, these are all my opinions. Number three, regardless of when my family found out about the engagement, there would have been issues with the age difference. Her friends did me a favor. Well, if you knew that there were going to be issues with the age, then why did you try it? Why didn't you pre-warn her and tell her my family is going to have an issue with your age? You can be my mistress, but not my wife. You can continue to come over here, but there's going to be an issue because you're old and you may be past childbearing years, and my parents want children. Why didn't he tell her all of this? Why are you playing her face? Why? But anyway, I would think that that was a lie too. Number 4, please stop suggesting to Jen that she's trying to change me / the culture, or B, she should have learned from Jenny and Submit. Now, I don't know where Jenny and Submit came in. Maybe some people are, choosing to use that, but I don't see a comparison between Jenny and Submit whatsoever, other than the fact that he has lied. But that has been many couples of 90 Day Fiance the other day. Other way, 90 Day Fiance, home is not a house. Like every episode of 90 Day Fiance, every season, there's a liar. So I don't know why people would compare him to Jenny and Submit, because neither of them catfish the other. Like there's a lot of things that make them extremely different from Jenny and Submit. However, there is quite a age gap. But okay, I digress, and I'm gonna continue to read. Number 5, why are people lumping all Indians and all Americans into the same categories? Now, all Indian people are the same, just as not all American people are the same. He did not write this. He did not write this. He can barely order off of a menu. And we are supposed to believe that this information that he has provided on his Instagram page, I guess, he wrote this? He submitted this to the briefing room? Stop that. To assume, and now he's using assume. You know what? I can't. Let me just go ahead on and keep my hat in place. To assume that Submit represents all Indian men, or that Jenny represents all American women, is ridiculous and small-minded. They are absolutely wonderful people, but they are not us. He said, thank you for the support. And they said Rishi's post was filled with positive and supportive comments, including one from before the 90 Days alum Soulja Boy's ex Kimberly. Now, see, I ain't read it. Why would she come out and say anything? So Kimberly, who lost Soulja Boy, who is no longer a Mrs., a fiance, a girlfriend, who he said her stomach was fat, her breath stank, she was dirty in the room. She got the nerve to come out here and say something. There was no language barrier between her and Usman. Girl, bye, sit down and knock your knees somewhere. Continue to sit back, knock them knees, and get ghosts. Nobody needed anything from Kimberly. Girl, you didn't even make it to be a wife. A first one, a second one, or a 103rd one. Are you kidding? Kim came out and said something? Girl, some people just need to just go away. She said, take it from someone who wasn't prepared for all the comments either. Don't let the comments get to you. There were days I would cry all day reading them. Here we go. We are on a TV show that so many people watch, and we will be judged either way. I learned to just not read them or take them to heart. People only see 15. They always saying this dumb We not only get to see 15 or 20 minutes, we get to see the results and the aftermath of it, and you're not with Soldier Boy anymore. Soldier Boy didn't want you. Like, what? He played you for a fool on the show, and you got the nerve to be trying to give somebody relationship and comment reading and not reading advice. Girl, if you don't continue to walk down the street and rub your legs together and prevent forest fires up in this mother, girl, we are on a TV show that so many people watch, and we will be judged either way. I learned to just not read them or take them to heart. People only see 15, 20 minutes episode of your whole life, and they swear they know you. Hold tight to your people and know who you are. I'll make sure I leave the comments down in the description box. But these old have been ass people that will come out here and say something like what? I guess they do need support amongst each other, but some of that stuff is like bullshit because none of them handled it well either. And they know damn well Rishi didn't write that. And they know damn well that what they saw on that TV, they wouldn't have ever wanted someone to do that to their parents. No one wants somebody to come up in their house and blindside the fuck out their parents. It's disrespectful at best. And for Rishi to say that things worked out and that they did him a favor means he's a coward, because a woman shouldn't ever have to stand in a man's place and do a man's job. How about that? So that may be one of the things that you do have in common with Submit. Y'all both were cowards when it came down to telling your parents, okay, about your relationship. It was a cowardly act. And moreover, you indicated that you would lie. That if you were interpreting that or, translating, that you would have skipped the subject and changed it to something else, and you would have continued to blow smoke up Jen's ass. It's amazing how they want to come out here and have an expectation of us to dig down in the weeds, to go and get the other 18,000 hours of filming and make a decision about what we see on the show. Bitch, we ain't got, but if they don't give us 15 minutes, that's what we use. But it's mighty funny that you will respond to it or react to it. Does thou protest too much? Is there some truth in the pudding? Are you now looking at it with hindsight 2020 vision and knowing that what you did was all fucked up and that it did not turn out the way that you thought it would in front of the viewers? And then Rishi takes his cowardly lioness ass. Okay, I don't even want to call him a lion. He wants to take his cowardly ass, turtle ass, and go back into his shell and act like ain't nothing happened because his mother said, fuck no, hell no, we ain't going. We ain't doing that. So sick of people. You get so sick of these people trying to go back and defend stuff. Act right when the camera's on you. Don't let the red light come on and all of a sudden you showing your ass. This man was sitting up there hyperventilating and had his hand up over his mouth the whole time. He couldn't even talk for himself. He was so embarrassed and humiliated when he could have did this a year ago, according to Jen. Boy, back out of here. You don't know how it's going to come off and how it's going to appear to other people. But the least that you can do is take some responsibility and don't play the blame game on the viewers. All of us can't be wrong. All of us can't be wrong. Thank you so much, Charlotte Bay, for the $5 super chat. Auntie, you're always beautiful and a blessing to us all. You always keep it a buck 100. I love you. I love you too, Miss Charlotte. Thank you, boo. Thank you. Like what? When are they going to learn? When are they going to learn that we don't give a damn about the excuses? We just want ownership. We just want you to take responsibility. Anyway, y'all let me know downtown in the comments section what y'all think about this. Did Rishi have valid points? Did Jen friends really help him? At least he thought they did until the end of the episode. Oh my goodness. To those of you all who have been asking me about the doll babies, we have been having rain. And so I have not been able to go out and do this live because I am not going to be messing up my camera equipment and my good old ring lights and all of that kind of stuff and my doll babies. But as soon as I get an opportunity, I will be going live with the Osama and Debbie doll play. So just stay tuned. Make sure you keep your notifications on. I love you all so much. Thank you so much for being here. Charlotte, thank you so much for your, oh, there's something from back. Thank you for your cash app. Thank you back for the $5 super chat. If they don't want the heat, don't sign up for a TV show. Exactly. Exactly. Thank you so much back. I appreciate it. Love you so much, everybody. Y'all have a great night. And until we see each other again, y'all be safe out there in those streets. Love y'all. Bye.